Hey guys, IGN unboxed the Diamond Loot Chest edition of Borderlands 3, and during the unboxing they actually gave us a decent look at the galaxy map of the game. There are some huge secrets that we can see on this map, and it leads to a lot more questions about the game in general. Obviously huge spoilers, so do not watch this video if you don't want anything spoiled for you. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Hayder, and let's get right into it.
A cloth map of the universe. There's a lot of spoilers on there.
Yeah.
So,
Don't look.
no peeking.
Now, we've known for a while now that this map is from Typhon Deleon, who was the first vault hunter, and after hunting vaults, he went missing looking for the Iridian homeworld. So, looking at the map though itself, let's start with the top left corner. Obviously, this is not the best quality that we could have, and we can't see all the text yet, but I kind of like that. It just adds to the mystery of the map. So we see Promethea, and below that is 3’s. Promethea has an asteroid belt around the planet itself, and there's a ton of text around 3’s that is too small to read. But next to 3’s, we can see it says Strong Sirens and Strong Brew. And we can also see what looks like an Iridian symbol on Promethea itself on the planet, but it's not there for 3’s. Then below that, the other red text is also kind of hard to read, but it says it looks like real blank are here. Not sure what that means. It looks like some word with a Z. Not super sure about that. Then it says, although 3’s is not in the Promethea system, there is a strong pull detectable through the use of iridium. Then it gets blurry. Then I can see, which I have, blurry again. Then says seen in purple. So not sure what it says there. It does make it sound like there's some sort of pull with iridium through this, and that Typhon was able to figure out what it was and what it all meant. Moving further down the page, it says expanded religions with abbreviations, map, and codes. Now at the very bottom left corner, we see it says methane low gravity smells bad, but fun like you, Typhon. Then we can also see a map of Pandora and Elpis, and it looks like Elpis is projecting an Iridian symbol on Pandora, which is really interesting. And that connects to the blue text next to Pandora and Elpis. We see it says, quote, not what it seems, is Elpis a lens? Then the red text says, or a conduit, and the blue text replies saying again, or both. Now, in the lens and conduit makes sense. We see an Iridian symbol projected onto Pandora. For what purpose, we aren't sure, but I think this is as good as time as any to mention there are two sets of text. The red text, which is safe to assume is Typhon himself, because in other blue text we have seen it mention Typhon, so I doubt he'd be talking about himself in the third person, while the blue text we aren't sure who it's about. Straight off the top of my head, I'm thinking Tanis. Logistically, I have no idea how that would work, but just the blue text saying not what it seems has always been tied to Tanis herself, and she's always been studying the Iridians and vaults, so maybe there was a way she was able to stay young all these years and originally studied with Typhon. Moving back to the top of the map and over, we get some small text. It's nothing too important, along with the title that says Celestica Iridia. And moving to the top right corner, we see Eden and Eden 6. Eden 6 also has an Iridian symbol on it, similar to Promethea and Pandora, and there's also red text that says the Jacob's Corp is on Eden 6. Below that, Typhon writes Iridian glyphs are ciphers, and below that the blue text reads told you. Now we've known that Iridian text would have to be deciphered. Gearbox talked about this during the Proving Grounds, and that's actually how we unlock the Proving Grounds and get there. We have to decipher all these Iridian symbols, so it's not too surprising. And under that we get 4 Iridian symbols and the blue text that says what is the machine, which has been a code that has been hinted at in the covers of the game, and Typhon says we'll figure out together. And the most interesting thing is at the very center of the galaxy is the Iridian Rift. I wouldn't be surprised if this is how Typhon went missing. He went into the Rift looking for the Iridian homeworld and never returned, and I assume the ending of the game will have us looking for him. Now there's so much cool stuff here, I don't want to get into too much speculation because we are so close to the release of the game, but the idea of Elpis having a bigger role in this, finding out more about the machine, and if all these planets are tied together for a reason with the Iridian symbols and what they're actually going to be used for, along with finding out about the Iridian Rift and why 3’s doesn't have an Iridian mark. Honestly, I can't wait for the actual release of the game to hear more. That's where I'm going to end this video though. Make sure to like and share, subscribe for daily Borderlands news, and I will see you guys in the next one.